Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the 31st day of January, the last day of January 2024. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you. Please draw nearer to your listening devices today, because this is where it all started, our rallying point, where we worship. This sacred platform, the hallowed platform started by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is still in the enemy dungeon. It doesn't matter whatever they are doing, we are at alert. And that is why I will talk about our being at alert, because this is time of being at alert. Therefore, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers. Even your enemies, do not deny them listening to this hallowed platform, please. Today is the 31st day. The 31st day of January 2024. I was on air yesterday, but unfortunately our community radio was having some issues, so I couldn't continue. Therefore, I invite each and every one of you to draw nearer to your listening devices. You can be listening to us via our satellite, or via satellite, please, because we are connected to satellite. Free to air satellite, you can be hearing our voice. Also, our IPOB community radio is up and running. It is a very low data consuming application. Therefore, you should download the application. Do not only use your phone, your smartphone, to be watching content creation and all what's not. That thing you are carrying in your hand is just the whole world you are carrying in your hand. Only if you can know. If you have internet connectivity, you can be hearing our voice also from Biafra Television, Biafra Digest, Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE, IPOB Rapture Media, and all myriads of them, myriads of platforms. Just ask Google, how can I listen to Radio Biafra London? And you will be given multiple choices. Therefore, you have no excuse not to listen to this gospel, because all Zioma Chineke ka ina ezieba. Forget what they call gospel. This is the real gospel we are preaching. The gospel of liberation, both mental and physical liberation. Yeah. The gospel of awakening, the gospel of knowledge. Not a gospel of belief, please. Gospel of knowing, knowledge. Because our ancestors, they struggle to know. They don't believe. Not knowledge, because knowledge is power. That is what we preach here. And that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started by telling us, touching the mindset, the mentality of black people, that the way black people reason is fundamentally flawed, and that is why we are lacking behind as a black race, as Africans. When I researched about this, and I found out that it's the truth. Your advancement is the way you reason. Your backwardness is the way you reason. That is it. And that is what IPOB has tried to change. To change the way we reason. for us to reason like real human beings. You understand? That is what IPOB stands for. Therefore, today, before I go on, I will love to touch some news headlines, because my submission today or discussion is going to be, it will be as brief as possible. It will be as brief as possible. For your information, we are live and direct. For people that are asking whether this is live, we are live and direct. Today is the 31st day of January 2024. For you to understand that we are live and direct. Therefore, join us or log in to listen onto this hallowed platform, Radio Biafra London, HAUSA-SERVICE. You don't, you can't afford to miss it. Let me go into some news headlines. One of the okay, before I enter into the news headlines, please let me also talk about this, about what the zoo is planning, what the Nigerian intelligence or intelligence service, what they are trying to do. I used to say it that the best thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to open up our brains, to make this struggle, to, make the pillar of this struggle to be those that are outside. I am telling you, to make sure to gather us together as one family, from east, west, north, south of this world. When I say this, some people don't understand. This struggle, those at home in the wider zoo in Biafra land, you are there doing your job. You are there for us, as Mazi used to say. I want one outside. No. That is how it is. That's why, when you check it, IPOB is indestructible. We are proud to say this, because before the zoo makes a plan, we do understand where they are heading to. Let me just talk about this exposed plan of the zoo in order to put confusion in our midst. Because that is what or chess canals. It's just like chess. He hear the rook, or you allow him, so he come, but you are targeting to give a death blow to the king or to the king. That is it. Chess game kaina azo. Nigeria na behind ele. I na so hana watch. That is it. Auche. You understand? You know what they want to do? They want to cause confusion and give us a job. Just as Biafrans and all of us of freedom, we must all rise up against these evil plans. There is a heavy plan by some Igbo politicians to assassinate Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and one of the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to throw more crisis into the Biafra struggle. Are you hearing me? They plan to, this is intelligent game. So that when they do it, you see, they will also come out using their agents to start accusing. Oh, thereby leaving out the cause, the focus. and they will be outside watching, laughing, that they have thrown us into chaos. I know so that you understand their plans, so that you be at alert. That is why I'm going to talk about alertness, being at alert in this struggle. The time has come for us to be at alert 24/7. Because do you understand what it means for Nigerian government to come out to say that they have spent close to $1 billion, B like Bible, $1 billion in order to destroy IPOB, and IPOB refused to die. A government, do you know what a country can be? Do you know how powerful a country is? They spent close to $1 billion so far, as of that time, in order to destroy IPOB. And here we are, waxing more stronger. Waxing stronger and stronger. They can go at any length in order to make sure that they destroy IPOB. I will talk about it. That is why the time has come for every IPOB family member to be at alert. Every Biafran should be at alert. Completely at alert. No more only your eyes, all your senses to be at alert. Because the time is evil. These plans have been concluded, and the plan is supposed to be carried out before the end of the month or the year, I don't know. Before the end of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court trial. Okay. This plan is to throw more chaos into the Biafra struggle, and accusing fingers will be pointed against the leadership, claiming that IPOB are into crisis. Are you hearing it? The Nigerian government will do the job. Just like, have you forgotten what is the name of this man that was being killed by HAUSA-SERVICE? This Hausa man, what is his name again? Please let somebody inbox me the name. The Hausa man that was killed in Imo. He did the job. They remove an opposition, and immediately HAUSA-SERVICE came and point and say why did I forget this name? Why do I forget the name of this guy, this man? So for you to understand the extent they could go in order to make sure that IPOB is destroyed. But we know we are calling on IPOB principal officers to be very, very high at alert. To be very, very, yes, Ahmed Gulak. Thank you, Mazi. Ahmed Gulak. That was the sacrificial lamb in order to blackmail IPOB. The first one, or one of the first sacrificial lambs by the Supreme Court governor in order to blackmail IPOB. Ahmed Gulak. They killed him and they pinned it to IPOB. Oh, is this ESN? Before you know, they rounded up some people brought some people from prison and promised them that they should say this after they will leave them. And they start saying, oh, it's IPOB, we are IPOB. They say they have arrested them. Do you understand the power of a government? Do you understand? They can arrange anything. Are you understanding me? Yes, Ahmed Gulak, yes. Yes, I've seen it. They can arrange anything. Anything, because they have governments have limitless powers. But when it comes to IPOB, they are the jamrock. They want to assassinate Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, our barrister, our fine barrister. And on the other hand, one of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's siblings will be assassinated. And there will be people will be shouting, oh, he's IPO, he's Chinasanworu, he's IPOB DOS. You know, because that is, you know, have you forgotten? Did you, have you forgotten? Some people that will come, that we say they have proof. With authority. They are talking it, they have proof. And finally, they reveal their proof that Elohim revealed to them. They saw it in the dream. Sometimes I say how foolish our people could be. I am telling you. You are just, you know, following somebody on facts, thinking that he's a human being. Oh, I have proof. Yes, I will reveal it tomorrow. Tomorrow, he say the proof I have is I saw it in the dream. Elohim told me. So that's why I know that the DOS sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Have you forgotten that part? You know, maybe as 15 minutes people now, you can forget. So, this is what they want to do. The Nigerian government is desperate. They are desperate because Nigeria is falling apart. We are just watching them in order to crumble. You understand? And it's happening in our presence. It's happening. So, what they want to do, they want to give you something to talk about. Because they know that you are meant to gossip. You know, little minds discuss people. Everything is in the adages, in proverbs. But do you understand it? When 2 or 3 people gather together, just watch them. Watch the type of human beings, their capacity, their mental capacity. It's about what they discuss, their discussion. You see our people, they will gather together. What they discuss is people. Now, okay, sekwa. When you look at them, if you come there, you look at them, you listen to them 1 minute, go your way. Because they are little minds. They are babies, little minds. Are you hearing me? Because advanced mindsets discuss theories, discuss facts and figures. It discuss issues that concerns human development and advancement. You stir up an argument, a debate that will profit everybody, for people to learn. When you are in that group, you see 2 or 3 people doing that, you enter there and listen. If you don't know what to even talk to add to that discussion, you listen. Because there are some people, only what they know is talking about this person do this gossip. So when they come to this type of advanced mindset, they don't enjoy it. Because they don't, nothing to contribute, they will go. The same way you, an advanced mindset, if you go where they are discussing only events, as average man, Manchester, Man U, but they know the whole footballers Manchester United bought since 1904. They know who Chelsea is going to play with in the next 10 years. When you look at them, because even personally, all this, once I come, I listen to you argue, I go my way. You will not hear me say, because what am I going to talk? If I stir up an argument, a debate, you will not, people, you will run away because it will not make sense to you. You understand? So that is how you know the mentality of people, the way, what they are talking about. Mostly what they love talking about. Now from there you read their mentality. That is it. So the Sokoto Caliphate, through their intelligence, the DSS, they want to put IPOB into confusion so that we continue fighting ourselves. No, why should you do is people will start inventing. Even you will see people, they will pay so-called men of God or men of dog. Some of them, in order to reveal who did it. Some don't know. Some of them that didn't know what the DOS even stand for, they will come and say, "It's DOS. I got a vision from heaven." You know, sometimes even you will get away to watch, honestly speaking, because of things that are happening. They want to assassinate our barrister and also go the other side and kill one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sibling. Now come, Jacko is you used to see how the Fulani used to do. If they come to a community, if there is a little land or little crisis, just little crisis, little misunderstanding, communal misunderstanding, either for land or anything, they will go and increase the tempo. The Fulani, they will come and support one to go and attack the other. They will even disguise as those people, go and attack the other, and disguise as this B to go and attack A, and jam their heads together. That is what the Nigerian government wants to do, so that they will give you little mind, you that is not mature enough to carry propaganda. Because when I listen to some people, I say it, I used to say it, this struggle made me to understand that our people honestly, no, naturally, well, we just have talent, natural talent, and done the natural talent and nothing more. When it comes to politics, living as a people, no, I want to hear him, because it baffles me how on earth somebody that is not a member of that was not a member of IPOB, all of a sudden he, as an usurper, a profiter, he now come. Not only that he didn't say he want to join or he joined as an ordinary member. No, he is the leader, and the people will follow him. There is something wrong. People follow him, started supporting him. And now you are seeing people say, no, he deceives us. That nonsense. Where were you when he was deceiving you? Where was your brain? No, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say we should listen to him. Oh, is he the only person he say you should listen to? Did he tell you to give to take instruction from him? That's no wonder Oyibo come and use our head to do to Mankasa, turn us against our ancestors. I know when they defend the Oyibo ancestors. They defend the ancestors in the Ocha. No wonder. Very easy. Now condemn our own with the utmost alacrity. When you can all of a sudden change immediately, now I say, what is happening? He say, what is happening? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preached for 10 years. So you didn't learn nothing. Excuse me, let me take a sip. So as I was saying, Mazi Nnamdi came in his next broadcast in order to shed more light on this issue. But we must be at alert. Completely at alert. The days are evil. Are you hearing me? The days are evil. That is the only thing I would say before I continue. Now, let me talk on another thing. One a story about a landlord in Anambra refunding somebody's rent, preventing him from living in his house just because he's from one place in Igbo land. This thing is something that is unfathomable. We must condemn evil. Evil is evil. Are you hearing me? You know, when we castigate our people in the coastal region that they answer Niger Delta, they answer this. But before you remove the grain of sand in your neighbor's eyes, please. There is a log of wood in your own eyes. You never remove it. I used to say it. We that used to castigate, I'm a Deltan, I'm not Igbo, I'm a Bayasan, I'm this. But you are profiling your brother, aren't you? Because of where he comes from. There is this mentality that is foreign to us. And there is this mentality that our enemies are trying to force into our brains, profiling each other. This is one thing take away from Nigeria. You know what we learn, and all these things is what we are trying to do. What? To annihilate from our mentality. Are you hearing me? That is why we always say going back to our roots. People don't understand what it means. When we talk about going back to it, is only our roots that make us as one people that we are. You don't see your brother as this or that, as Anambra or Imo. You see your brother as your brother. Are you hearing me? Just 1 second. So, sorry, I regulated something at the background, but we must continue. So, as I was saying, this Clanism, you know, we have discussed it. I brought it up here, which I brought some people to discuss it with me. Clanism in our land. You know what is clanism? It is not tribalism, no. Clanism. You know, tribalism is maybe when you are discriminating because he is from another tribe or race. From, you know, Hausa or Yoruba, or because he's Igbo, or he's Kanuri, or he's Swahili. You know, these are tribes. Or is because he's a Portuguese, because he's a tribe also. He's a Spanish, he's a tribe also. Don't mind how they talk it, make it a nation, because tribes, we are nations. So this one is clanism, clan, the same tribe, but now we have different clans. Like in our land, in Igbo land, we have different clans. We have Olo clan, we have a Ikwere clan, we have a Omambala clan, we have Okigwe clan. Are you hearing me? Enugu clan, on the Wawa, on the, you know, but we are one people. So why this clanism? Unwa clan. Do you see the danger in Nigerian politics? What very dangerous game. Because tribalism is allowed in Nigerian politics. So they bring it in our own. For example, if a governor during governorship election or campaign, they use clanism. Now vote kwere na onye nke ọnụ hapụkwa na ndị ọzọ a hapụkwa na ndị ọkaigwe a ndị owere a. Do you see? That is clanism, and it's very dangerous, very deadly. It divides the people. IPOB, we are one family. So any person that is a landlord or a tenant, you don't want to live here because somebody, an Igbo man from so place, you profile the person. Oh, this is evil. You know, if Biafra comes, normally, you know, we are going to do what Paul Kagame did. Now, you know what Paul Kagame did now? They promulgated into law any person that talks to his fellow Rwandan as a Hutu. This man na Hutu. If as long he will be arrested and he will face jail time. That one is even tribe. If Biafra comes, we are going to promulgate this into law in order to punish any clannish individual, any clannish person. Like what I saw somebody talked, what he experienced. That he rented a house and he paid for everything. Now, if any person ever talks about or discriminates against his brother because of maybe the village, the community he comes from, that there will be a law against that. The person will be arrested and made to be punished, suffer jail time for it. You know, these are things that are put in place, or that should be put in place for a country, for a nation to advance. But in Nigeria, discrimination, tribalism is official, is allowed completely, even during election time. Don't you see the way Nigerian politicians do? Oh, don't vote to this man, Igbo man. He's only, openly. This is what our people are learning from Nigeria. I said it. I always say it, that when Biafra come, there will be an institution for the Nigerianization of our people. Because our people, we have learned many bad things in Nigeria. I am telling you. I call it the Nigerianization of our people. Because you cannot give your house to somebody. You paid, the person paid and packing, and after you found out that they come from a particular place in Igbo land, and you say, no, I cannot give my house to these people, and you refunded his money. Normally that landlord should be penalized, arrested and penalized. But we in Nigeria that even they allow it. It's allowed. Do you see what is real demarcation, bringing separations of our people? You see it? Religion brubata. Everything is working against us in Nigeria. I say everything. Everything. You call your brother an unbeliever. Your brother, because he's not going the same denomination with you. People who come to marry from your family say, no, you start inquiring, which church is he going? Is he from choosing? No, he said, no, I cannot marry. Well, when some people are talking about division of our people, how do you classify this? What do you call this? Whereas we are trying to make sure that our people remove, you see yourself first, you see yourself as brothers. not which church you are going, which religion you. No. That's why we make Biafra our religion. Are you hearing me? So some people that are saying that, oh no, don't bring disunity. We have thousands of disunity in our land already. We are trying to bring our people together. That's why we say going back to our roots, because religion divided us into piecemeals. Religion divided us into piecemeals. What we are preaching is for us to come back to who we are. Disregard what denomination, what did this person believe. No, what matters is na okwineri ofe egusi na iwo kafo onye Igbo ka ewo. Finish. You are Efion. Oh, Nebibio. You are Biafran. Finish. Nothing more. You are my brother. Not going to inquire. Oh, if I say is it how do they say Shabbat Shalom? He didn't reply. Shalom. He didn't reply. I said, Jew. Is it a Gentile? No, he's a Gentile. What is more divisive than all this? Please. I need somebody to maybe later call and tell me what is more divisive than this. When you see me, you salute me. Shabbat Shalom. I didn't answer you. I say, na kekweni bolachi. Get some Shabbat Shalom. Nsege ebolachi kekwen. You change your face and move on. Say, nah, this man, you too. What is more division than this, please? What is more division than this? That is what this landlord is expediting. That is what is playing. If it's Biafra, we are in Biafra. I'm telling you, this man should be arrested and sentenced to prison time. Because he's profiling. We don't want this. Normally, there should be panel in any community. Any person that suffer this type of thing should go to that panel. All these things are little by little. We establish them in order to punish the offender. Because we are one people. It doesn't matter that maybe somebody committed a crime. You see people commit crime maybe from Allah. Now you say the kidnappers. How dare you? You don't do that. Oh, in the Oka, because you catch one person, two people from Oka, they committed one crime. Now you profile everybody. Not all of them are criminals. You don't do that. Never. You don't do that. Even what we are talking about, the Fulani, we are not talking about ordinary Fulani, for your information. We are talking about the Fulani jihadists and their leaders, their elites that are supporting them. You understand? Ordinary Fulani person, we have no problem with the ordinary Fulani that is going around his normal business. Are you hearing what I'm saying? We have no problem. But those people that are being used, Fulani headsmen, that are being used as objects or weapons of conquest, these are people that we have issues with. Those their elites, the caliphate emirs that are giving secret orders in order for the people to commit crimes. These are the people we are against or we are fighting. Not ordinary Fulani that is going about his normal business, doing his thing, no problem. We don't have problem with you because we are not tribalists. We are not ethnic jingoists. You understand? So, that is it. Now, before I read the press release of today, IPOB press release of today, because it corresponds with what I want to also say, I will go just few news headlines. Few news headlines. But before I go into, just allow me just few seconds in order to regulate something, please. Do not go away, I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the 31st day of January 2024. Therefore, we must continue preaching the gospel. As I was saying, let me go into just few news headlines. Landmine by Boko Haram terrorists kills 12 persons in Borno. Landmines by Boko Haram kills 12 persons in Borno State. Are you hearing me? Boko Haram is placing landmine. They have been fighting Boko Haram, I think, since 2000. How many years today? 24 years today. And Nigeria cannot defeat Boko Haram. You know, is it Abacha, Sani Abacha? He said that if there is any crisis, any rebellion in a country or any armed conflict that the government cannot put to a stop in 24-48 hours, which means the government is accomplice. Are you hearing it? The Biafra war lasted for only 2.5 years. Are you hearing it? And Biafra was defeated by the whole Nigerian army and all. They mustered all their might. But Boko Haram has been there since 2000 till today, 24 years. Nothing. They are lavishing the lives of people, mostly Southerners. Southern military. Southerners in the military, in the Nigerian military. They will carry them, go and set them up, and all of them be killed. Till today, Boko Haram is waxing strong. Instead, bandits, Fulani headsmen, Fulani terrorists that caused bandits, they came up and they are waxing more stronger even. Destroying our communities in the north. And you think that is something, there is abracadabra there. The more you look, the less you see. Are you hearing it? Just like the way France is in the Sahel or was in Mali. Oh, we are fighting terrorism, not knowing that they are the people manufacturing terrorism. When you study France, you know that France always a chief now. When it comes to is a master. When it comes to terrorist manufacturers, they manufacture terrorists. Are you hearing me? They were in Mali, stealing dry their things. Every time they come out, oh, we are fighting terrorists, we are making sure Sahel is free of terrorism. But they are the people sponsoring all those terrorists in order to justify their stay in Mali, in Niger, in Burkina Faso, everywhere. Where France built their garrison, their headquarters in Kidal, on top of thousands of kilometers of, on top of a gold mine. I mean, on top of gold deposit. Do you think that all these military boys that took over Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, when they are talking, just watch them. They are talking with annoyance. You don't know what they saw. They saw the complete deception of France and the Western allies. Complete. When they tell you we are fighting, they are the people bringing terrorists, and they are mining gold, rare earth, cobalt, everything, and shipping to France, stealing every day. Immediately they pursue France. I think Mali is in control of Kidal now. What France could not do for how many years? They will say, oh, no. Hey, Emma, this world is, the more you look, the less you see. Your ability to stage drama. That is the world we are in. Sometimes they will do, they will televise, they will call France 24 newsman, come and cover this, how we are fighting. Oh, we are fighting with all these terrorists. They shoot, maybe they will allow one soldier to be killed. One French soldier. You see? This world is about manipulation. You know, Mazi Chinedu last Saturday, he said, you are hearing me? Remove sentiment from this struggle. Remove sentiment. Because some people thought that when we had natural allies. There is nothing like natural allies for your information. Because do you see why we always touch Mazi? It didn't start from us. From Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is nothing he can talk without putting religion inside. Because there lies the key. This sentiment. What we have been trained as babies till adulthood. I need to do right. I na This world is about exploitation. Mugu fall, Gaiman work. The world is the example of it. There is no pity. Nobody cares about your existence. It is only you that should care about your collective existence. Nobody, I say nobody give a damn whether you are alive or dead. As a people, they even want you to be dead, all dead. They want us to be all dead, so that they will take over what is in our soil. You know that? Once you start understanding the world to be like this, you see your brain will start opening. You start seeing things in another way round, not the way you used to see it before. Because sentiment made us we continue praising our killers. Those that put us into perpetual suffering. Our killers, we praise them because of useless sentiments, which religion plays a very vital role. That is why any person that is always saying that no, don't talk about it, religion, it will bring division. Now say, how? I need explanation, please. I need explanation. Because what I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. Unless I continue our normal, sentiments. Now, let us be playing mouth service, lip service, so that we get the Biafra as a flag independent country. Just flag independence, just like Nigeria. But we will not allow it. We get this Biafra both mentally, so that when you see your brother, you know that this is my brother. You will not discriminate against your brother based on religion or any other thing. No. We move in a bunch. That is a nation we want to restore, so that we have complete focus, value system as we are. Not when you are running away from your problem, do you think you solve your problem by running away from it? Is that what you are thinking? No, don't talk about it. If you talk about it, there will be confusion. If that is the case, why then are we fighting for Biafra? Because there are even many Biafrans, many Igbo people that don't want Biafra. They are getting from Nigeria. You are bringing confusion. It is which means you are quoting our enemy's rights. That Biafra is about separation. We are separating. We are bringing division among ourselves. Because some people believe in Nigeria. Why are you heading towards that? You should have said, oh, no. Okay, let us limit talking about Biafra. Let us don't talk about it, because it will bring division among ourselves. After all, there are people Igbo people. There are Igbos, there are Ijos, there are Ifiks that don't believe in Biafra. They don't believe in it. So why should we always lie to ourselves? Now, why talking about religion is bringing confusion? You bring in separation. It is not. It is you that is bringing confusion because of your mindset. Are you hearing me? It is you that is bringing confusion because of your mindset. After all, religion, didn't they preach to us? When you see somebody carry Bible be preaching to you, do you know what it means? Is showing superiority, that his own is superior, your own is evil. Is it not how in this modern age how it is being done? Why is it that if you are talking about setting the record straight, talking about our thing, now it is that time that it is bringing problem? Hey, we are trained by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to reason, logic, to reason, not to sentimentalize. No, never. So, let me continue. A Southwest outfit Amoteku arrest 31 suspects for kidnapping, other crimes in Ondo State. Do you see how the caliphate, they are moving? Because no place is spared in Nigeria. You see the write-up of Funam, Mieti Allah, Fulani nationality movement, Funam. Do you see the write-up? Did they go after them to kill them, to this and that? They tell you that Nigeria belongs to them. They threaten fire and brimstone, of which they are unleashing it. Are you seeing it? Do you see Nigeria government going to burn their houses? Because Nigeria is meant in order to Fulanize everybody. Nigeria is an instrument of Fulanization. If you don't know it today. And that's why we are running away from it. Are you hearing? There is no way in order to, fix Nigeria. Are you hearing? Okay, now, you see the news about the relocation of CBN, and rightly so. Central Bank of Nigeria is relocating from Abuja, the headquarters from Abuja to Lagos. And soon, Asrock will go back to Dodam Barracks. And rightly so. That one, I agree completely with Tinubu. I agree. He's taking a bold step and should be encouraged. Are you hearing me? He is taking a very bold step. Because people don't understand what is going to happen, what is happening. France is in France, they are on the field playing. Are you hearing? France is on the field playing because of their interest they lost in Niger, which they wanted to use Tinubu in order to fight, to bring back their puppets, Bassoum. And the whole northerners in Niger and northern Nigeria, they said no. They warned Tinubu not to do so with the other African people. But now, the northern Nigeria has been made a scapegoat. Do you know what is happening? You see what is happening? You see, they are unleashing terrorism in the north. The handlers, the secret agent handlers of those northern politicians, they told them that you people, it is your time to conquer, to annihilate the whole non-Fulani in the north. They thought that they are helping them to conquer the north, but they want to turn the northern part of Nigeria into, Somalia is nothing now. Which other place? To something worse than Somalia. When you see a president who has all the information at his disposal, saying that repairing Dodam Barracks, bringing back where the seat of money first, Central Bank, and now after that he will bring his seat of power, in Asorok, bring it back to Lagos. You see, all hell will break loose. But the issue is this: we should never be left out. You know, Mazi Nnamdi, Mazi Chinedu said this last Saturday. When you are talking about regional politics, because the worst thing that is happening to our people is this: we don't even understand. We don't show, many of us don't show interest on the regional politics that is happening around us. In countries around us, many of us don't show interest. If you are talking to people, you see people, very primitive Neanderthals commented, how this will affect bring Biafra to us, and you see them, you know that they are ignorant. You know that they are ignorant. Completely ignoramus, I am telling you. Because what happens to your neighbors, it concerns you. You have to play along. Are you hearing me? You have to play along. Today, is it Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger? They say they are no more in ECOWAS. And you will see somebody say, how will this thing bring Biafra? In a comment section. Because it's just foolish, naive. You don't understand. What is happening? Why did Tony Blinken, why did he come to the Gulf of Guinea, the Bight of Biafra, where they now rename Gulf of Guinea? Cape Verde, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Angola. Why do you think he came there? In order to secure the passage. You know, I said it that time. I analyzed it. But do you know, naive people will be asking, how will this thing bring Biafra? You don't know that this thing they are doing, they are chaining, they are bringing more change. Because they are being knocked out in the Gulf of Aden, the Red Sea, the Suez Canal. People, the diehards there are knocking them. So they want to come, they are coming to a place where they have zombies that don't care. Anything they say, after all, they are your gods, you accept. Is it not? No question. They are coming to change more in order to protect, in order to use the leaders, I mean the political leaders, presidents and prime ministers in this region, because they are in charge. Are you hearing me? They are in charge. The worst thing that happened to Africa is the introduction of this so-called Western democracy, which they push us into. That is neocolonialism at its worst. Are you hearing me? Neocolonialism. And that's why, just 1 second. We must continue. As I was saying, now let me just hold on, please. Let me do something now, please. Just please, I'll be right back. Let me regulate something very, very important in a minute, please. In 1 minute. Please do not go away. I'll be right back, please. Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct. And today is the 31st day of January 2024. Therefore, as I was saying before, please, whatever that is happening in our region, it concerns us directly and indirectly. Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. They have pulled out of ECOWAS bloc. Do you know why? Because they say that institution is not for the interest of the people, ECOWAS people. No, it is for the interest of the colonizers, and it's right because they have seen, they experience, they conquer. They use these people in order to entrench neocolonialism. That is the reality. So we must be at alert. Now, I want to read the press release, IPOB press release of today, the 31st of January 2024. Because there is where I want to talk about. Our people should be at alert in this struggle. This struggle is more than one person. The struggle for the restoration of Biafra should be our focus and not an individual. We should be at alert in order to watch out for Nigeria plan. What they are planning. Are you hearing me? Nigeria is a government. It pays people to think out, concoct something to destroy IPOB. Are you hearing me? Anything, they have the money in order to make sure that IPOB is destroyed. In order to make sure that we go back and be in the status quo. They push us back into pray. Hey, let's pray to God. It's God that will deliver us, nothing more. No, it's we that we deliver ourselves. That mantra is gone. It's God that will deliver us. This is the talk of a powerless coward. It's we that should deliver ourselves. Look at the Houthis. They call the Houthi rebels. They are challenging America. They don't say Allah will help us. So America is bombing them with Britain and their allies. World power. They are resisting it. Tomorrow when they talk, you want to talk where the Yemenis talk? Can you do what they are doing? In your own, you say no, it's God that will deliver us. No, it's we that will deliver ourselves. Are you hearing me? Tell me which country, which people God have delivered. Tell me. I want if the line open. You tell me. You believer. Tell me. Is it God that made America what America is today? The answer is no. It's them that make themselves what they are today. They suffered. They fought wars. War of independence. War of civil wars. Very brutal civil wars. In order to chart the course they are in today. Enjoying what they are enjoying today. They go to outside to fight wars in order to exploit others. So how are you talking? It's God that made them? No, it's them that made themselves. Is it God that made Europe what Europe is today? No, the answer is no. It's them that made themselves. Because they face the reality facing them. Not like you stand there, yeah. You want to get everything at the platter of roses in this world. You want to eat your cake and have it. It cannot happen. You must either eat your cake and it's finished. You can no more have it. Or you have it without eating it. These are two things, two options. You cannot have it both two ways. We'll be in our soft corner, our comfort zone, and now Biafra come. No, as we are fighting, we must intensify and be at alert in order to protect this struggle judiciously with our life. That is the way we can get it. Or when we stay, easy way now. Our people, they love shortcuts. That's why both in the church, anyhow, okay, because you love shortcuts. You don't want to go to the process. Oh, God will receive, and you start receiving. Receive money you didn't work for. This year will be your own year. Or you come out. Hey, you see everybody come out because you love a shortcut. And he who loves shortcuts, you are a victim already. You cannot have it two ways. When you love shortcut, that small one you have in your pocket, you lose it. We IPOB, we are not like that. We face our reality. And that is why we are warning ourselves to be at alert. Completely at alert. Because of what Nigeria is planning. What they have concocted. Their plan. They are working day and night. Let me read this press release, please. Nigeria sets up February 8th to resume case of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at Abuja High Court, IPOB. The global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, ably led by our indomitable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, maintains that the Nigeria Supreme Court justices derailed and mishandled the justice by quashing the appeal court's judgment in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. The judgment came to the world as a big surprise. All Nigerians and non-Nigerians have great doubt that the Nigeria judiciary deliver the justice in this matter, even as Abuja High Court commences the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on February 8, 2024. This is following the order by the Supreme Court's minority justice ruling. The Supreme Court of Nigeria delivered a confusing written judgment against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on December 15, 2023. That compromise judgment discouraged Nigerians who thought there were independent and courageous men at the apex court of Nigeria. It shows that ordinary men can't get justice in Nigeria. Are you listening? During the Supreme Court's judgment on December 15, 2023, the justices affirmed that it was unlawful for the Nigerian government to have kidnapped and extraordinarily renditioned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria, but they still stopped the landmark decision and judgment of Nigeria Appeal Court's justices. They also affirmed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail, which was the main reason that the Nigerian government broke international laws and treaty of extradition. By kidnapping and extraordinarily renditioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they lost all the rights to try him. On what ground did the lily-livered the justices return the case back to the High Court after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won the case in Appeal Court? Why will the justices set aside the judgment of the Appeal Court that discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu but refuse to deliver their own independent judgment on the matter? As much as we believe that the judges were pressured to reach a compromise written judgment to be used against a peaceful freedom fighter and a prisoner of conscience, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nevertheless, they played a smart game. They understood the consequences of affirming the illegality of extraordinary rendition by the Nigerian government. That's why they connivingly and unprofessionally sent the case back to the High Court so that the federal government will fulfill their agenda. Pontius Pilate justice indeed. The public should take note that the Federal High Court in Abuja has fixed February 8, 2024 as a date to commence what would be a scripted or endless court case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be represented at the court by his legal team, but we want to inform the Nigerian government and the international community that IPOB have lost confidence in the Nigeria judiciary until they prove otherwise. The Supreme Court justices colluded with Chinedu's government to send the case back to the same judge who has been doing hanky-panky with the case in the High Court for many years. It's sad that the Supreme Court or the Supreme Court justices will succumb to pressure or inducement and deny justices to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been prosecuted or persecuted and detained illegally by the Nigeria state for seeking to exit Nigeria via a legal United Nations supervised referendum for an independent Biafra nation. By the action of the Supreme Court, it is obvious that they are part of the oppressors and the suppressors of the United Nations and African Charter on People's Rights to Self-Determination. The international community, the human rights organization, and the civil society groups should be aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, are being persecuted for peacefully championing Biafra self-determination by the Nigerian government, Nigerian security forces, and the Nigerian Supreme Court. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been detained in a solitary confinement in Nigeria's lawless secret police DSS for almost 3 years. He has been denied access to visitors of his choice as permitted by the High Court of Nigeria. He is being subjected to all manner of ill treatment, including starvation, drug abuse, and isolation in DSS solitary confinement. His health has deteriorated and he doesn't have access to quality medication and professional private physicians. Should anything happen to our leader in detention, the Nigerian government under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Nigerian Secret Police Director and personnel, and the Supreme Court justices that upheld justices should be held responsible. Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. Now, the little thing I want to comment on this is this. Why I say Biafrans should be at alert. You know, the plan to isolate, I put it on my Facebook platform, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. The plan to isolate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, from IPOB is real. That is why you see they are using the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to perpetrate this plan. I don't know, I said at the early time that what we are playing with Nigeria is chess game. They allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be fed with wrong information by the siblings. Now, it's not enough for them. That's why they try by any means in order to isolate, even remove our lawyer, Geopolitical, from the mainstream, in the forefront. So that, they bring their own everything, they surround him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a human being too. Kaimanakwa is not a superhuman, for your information. He's a human being like you and I, for your information. That's why I say we should be at alert. Our focus should be Biafra. We should not be people like, like Masop. Never. So that when they isolate our supreme leader, both lawyers, everything, now because there is something, an agreement for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to sign, so that in one way or the other they will bring him out in one way or the other. Anytime sign this. So when they isolate him, now they will be feeding him with just what they did to Masop leader. Was Rike. I've explained it here several times. They will be discouraging. Now you see, the people you left outside. They are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's siblings as tools because they are hoodwinking. They are eating and dining with Nigerian politicians. They are not thinking about Biafra. It's not what they are doing is they are making their money. They saw this as an investment by our senior brother, which they have to reap. They have to reap the benefit. So it's not about Biafra. You are thinking. Are you hearing me? The Nigerian government know this, so they have to use them. Either they know or they don't know. They have to use them in order to do the job. So they make them in order to use them to isolate the lawyers, the real lawyers that will be when they come, they visit our leader. They give him some news that will encourage our leader. When they now isolate him, bring other ones and now envelope him, they will tell him, only this paper. Look at, you see the DOS, they have betrayed you. Is this thing they have been pumping into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since almost 3 years he have been in detention. What I'm telling you, we talk facts. So that now, they have written it, kite flying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's sibling. I think Kanu, some time ago, he said, I pursue, I sack this person, I sack a job, I sack because of his incompetence, is this and that. So that when they now envelope Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, listen, there is something they want to do. They will either sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader, and now seek for amnesty because already now they make you guilty. Or they can do trobom abracadabra. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, tomorrow you see he's out. Hey, everybody is out. They will say now, oh, it's we that brought him out. You see? But what you don't know is the devil is in the detail. The time he used to come out, that is what you will not know. But our people being sentimental, and then, hey, we praise God that he's out. But under what condition? Are you hearing me? Yeah, I know now. I na-ekele Chukwu Okike ndị ichie that I nwere this platform in order to warn our people on something that will happen. Are you hearing me? So that amazing happen, you don't know that maybe I compromise on somewhere. Now I put and then you see different others. And you being sentimental, you are not focused on Biafra. You are focused on one person. And you will not know when things go wrong. But we do. Because I know at alert. That is why I'm telling each and every one of us to be at alert. Be at alert. There is something they are concocting. Are you hearing me? You that is genuinely in this struggle, that you are fighting genuinely because of the way we are being, marginalized, the way we are limited in Nigeria. You want us genuinely to contribute. You want to contribute. You are contributing your effort, your might, in order for us to liberate ourselves, so that the sky will be our limit, not ceiling which Nigeria placed on us. I am talking to you. You should be at alert. Do not allow your sentiment to play more than your sense of reason. Are you hearing me? Do not allow your sentiment. Because, I used to say it, my sentiment is no more. Onwugo. It's dead and buried. Anything sentiment. I don't look at issues based on sentiment any longer. I look at it factually. I will turn around, I will turn upside down, I will turn 360 degrees before and see the fact before delivering any type of analysis or judgment. Not like you. Hey, the devil is in the details. Okay, what is what happened? What is the condition? These are things because our enemies, they want to outwit us. They saw our leader siblings as the perfect tools. So that when they talk, now they say Kanu family. We are not here because of Kanu family. Are you hearing me? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not a rendition because he's from Kanu family. But ask yourself, why is it that all of a sudden Kanu family purported to come out? And you yourself, being a very emotional animal, you don't ask questions. Anything they say, no, the family now, they are more distant than they. So why, no, you judge it like that because you are a sentimental animal. You don't reason deep. As I used to say, Nigeria government is desperate and the government is powerful. When they always look at the weak points, they use it. Are you hearing me? So that when they envelope our leader, either they sentence him and took for amnesty. Even Mazi Chinasa, he taught it. Or they will do a bracadabra without they sign something and he come out tomorrow. He call, hey, Apatago. Go on now. Hey, shalom. No, hey, shalom. God of Shalom have done it. And Jesus emekwe. Ndị omenala si na ndị si na-ekele omenala na ha gburu ehi asaa na ọhịa mere ya gburu ọkụkọ. without you understanding that go something, go me. Now I need to see the result. It changes here the way things are. Changes here how things are. You know, we have to tune down like this. We have that the men war because here. I am telling you honestly. Because we will never allow this struggle to see rot. Never. You know, I used to say it. The best thing or the worst thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to gather people, both good, bad, and ugly, from all over the world, the Biafrans, into one family. And you think that maybe by one way or the other, one person or two people, or one family will just deviate this, and no, ban. It will never happen. So let us be at alert. What Nigeria government is concocting, they want to make sure that they cause confusion in our midst, in IPOB, by sacrificing somebody like our beloved Barrister Joffo, and killing in another way, go and assassinate one of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's siblings. They will give you a topic in order to condemn and run basic as usual. And this other method to round Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up with negatives, negative people, so that a pressure was signed on here. Just when you come out, people will not know now. Once you talk, people will follow you. We are at alert. These are analysis anyway, but we are at alert. You understand me? Because this struggle is no more somebody's personal issue. No. It is the quest for the restoration of Biafra. Cure ED. The worst thing that was done by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is opening our brain. Had it been, he didn't open our brain. He continued talking, coming on radio, say, we restore Biafra. We restore Biafra. Oh yeah, sing it, we restore Biafra. We sing back, we restore Biafra. Okay, we restore Biafra. Oh, referendum. We restore Biafra. Without teaching things that opens without raising consciousness, without awakening, it would have been better. But now, here I was here, naked wires, guy was it. You understand? Any slightest charge, we take it. We are at alert. Any slightest thing, we take a fire. Are you hearing me? We will never allow this struggle to go rot. Remember, they did to the extent they seized the IPOB money, thinking that we will be destroyed. No way. And we continue waxing stronger and stronger. Before even how things are being managed on the ground, you will not believe it. But we are waxing stronger because they made sure they seize our money, seize the fund, so that to bring everything down, to crumble everything. No way, we are still here. I cannot hear. So we continue being here until Biafra is restored. Let your focus be Biafra. Are you hearing me? Because I want Igbo. Sometimes I'm say I'm not Igbo. I was in Igbo because I in a Mexican even I want a job. What do I call myself? Our focus should be Biafra and nothing more. That is why I request that we should be highly at alert. Don't fall for propaganda. Don't fall for anything. We remain one family we are. And this bulk we are moving, championing towards the restoration of Biafra. And nothing more. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will call. Few people. We call. I'll take few calls anyway. And that's it. A word is sufficient for the wise. Let us continue. Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct, and today is the 31st day of January 2024. Our lines are open. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Our Signal and WhatsApp lines. But before I pick the calls, please, there is another thing I also want to talk about. I want to say just in a jiffy about concerning the desperation of the zoo and their agents. You know what they are doing? They are now calling IPOB DOS leadership individually. They will call this person and tell him that, look, it's only you remaining. Even the HOD, all others, they have accepted the leadership of Ekperima. So it's only you. They have sold everything. So it's only you that, I said they are desperate. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. Can you handle propaganda? If you are not an analyst, you are not analytical. You are saying anything you see, is that so? Now wow, now so, now if not this, you take a decision. You are not worthy to be a hardcore. Never. That's how desperate they are. They will call our DOS individually. Mazi, how far now? Nah, I salute your courage. You're a hardcore. But the issue is this: do you know that the others have accepted secretly that the experiment is they have jettisoned? It's only you remaining. So why are you behaving like this? Only you. They will laugh at you. This is just propaganda. The same way they will call you. The time they use a voicemail, WhatsApp voicemail. Hey, they saw the onion do. They saw the onion do. Don't you know? Hey, they saw the onion do. Join this, join that. Leave them. And you foolishly accept it. Being a foolish Neanderthal. Because you are not analytical. Are you hear me? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, can you handle propaganda? Do you think propaganda falls from heaven? It's that little word, that little WhatsApp message. They send it to you, saying that, the leadership have sold the struggle. Don't you know that? The leadership have sold it. So it's only you. You are foolish. You are now acting like a foolish person. So, as an idiot, you immediately follow. Hey, wow. That is why I say we should be at alert. Are you hearing me? We should be completely at alert. Because what is going on now, it is Aruche. They use your brain and you will not know it. Now, washaka shaka beating about the bush. Akbagogi. You understand? Our eyes must be on the ball, and our ball, we are heading to the post. And where is the post? Biafra restoration. It doesn't matter who or what propaganda. Remain focused to Biafra restoration through our course, our channel. What the DOS is, what they are seeing privately on the ground, what they are passing through, what they are working. If they open your eyes to see it, even if you see any of them, I am telling you honestly, we must continue. I have callers already lining up. I have a caller on. Mazi, please, can you maintain the noise? I have a caller on Signal, you are the first caller. Caller on Signal. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Please go on. Caller on Signal. Can you hear me? Caller on Signal.
I can hear you watching it. Can you hear me, Mazi?
The world is hearing you, Mazi. Go on. There.
Okay, Mazi Jonathan, thank you. Thank you watching it. And lovers of freedom, they will. I'm speaking to you from my location. My name is Mazi Obona. Mazi Jonathan, your topic, as always, is very, very intriguing. And I will start with the press release, and rightly so. Rightly so in the sense that now, today, what Supreme Court, our leader has been discharged by the Appeal Court, 13th October 2022, a landmark judgment. Men of courage stood and said, this is injustice to one man. But Supreme Court, due to they have turned to a rogue institution, they are the enablers of injustice and terrorism in Nigeria. They couldn't uphold what the Supreme Court, what the Appeal Court said. So rather, even they agreed with some point and obvious points raised by the Appeal Court, but due to their subservience, they are not independent as they claim to be. They overlook every rule of law and decide to say they are referring our leader back to High Court to do what? To do what? We are not jokers, we are not playing. Rightly so, we have lost hope in them. It's now their duty to reduce their hope. Because what good for one person is good for the other. If as a person can on his own use the same Supreme Court to put himself in power, use the same judiciary to legitimize himself, and today he's trying to deny a leader of a nation his own right because he feels he has the power. And in the other hand, just like what you said, I will tell you my personal experience where you talked about a landlord trying to evict his fellow brother from a house just because that person is from one particular part of the Biafra land. And this is something that has been happening in our land. And this thing you said is deeper than the way we analyze it here because it has been there. My experience and my old sister, I need a girl like me because I'm a bona fide son of Igbo land. I saw a sister I fell in love with genuinely and I want to have a future with her. Just in trying to converse, know each other, asking me where I come from, immediately I mentioned the part of Biafra land, Igbo land I come from. This one that opened up to me that her mother swore that none of her child will get married from so area, which where I come from is even number one. And he began to call so many places. I was shocked to my bone marrow. I was like, but this lady speak Igbo like me, but what is happening? I couldn't understand myself for like 2 minutes before I began to connect the dot. That this thing is linked to the religious in our land that has brought this division. This is Western agenda because they know the way we as a people. We move with one mind in unity. It's hard to destroy us or conquer us in any war. This is why they begin to use this religion because of some of those areas in our land, in Biafra, that resisted the British. Because when they say people resisted, there are areas in our land that which I come from is one of them. Fought them. They couldn't defeat us, they ran away. They now isolate those places that have never left their way of life completely to embrace their Western culture. These are the people they begin to put this division in our mind. Those people that they have conquered, because as far as Igbo is concerned, there is regions and territories they have used Igbo land, Eastern religion to conquer the people. There are places you go, you see that elders in council are doing something of tradition. They don't bring out, they don't do ordinary. Like what they will pray. After praying, they start their meeting or whatever. Nothing like ordinary again in some places. These are the places that religious has turned the way of life of the people. So these are places that will telling children, due to their pastors are telling them that people that come from this side are this side, into Bishi into Menka. From all those things now, they're having that division that will take us centuries to amend our offenses if we don't stand and get our freedom. But as far as we are continuing with this new republic, Mazi, it's very difficult for us to be united in one front. It can't happen because the division is inborn. Our parents did a very great job there because our people are so good in doing something against themselves. You see where they will come out with venom. That's just what is happening even in the case of Balida and our struggle. Today, the Fulanis are in the bush, our people, raping, pillaging. The military are in the villages, bombing houses, burning our houses. Our own politicians and our elite are the one now they are using to be assassinating us, assassinating even people that want to speak for us. If our own people now they will pay, even willingly to assassinate. This is how they have caged us all around. And I must say kudos to the men that stand out today to follow this lane. Let's do know that when our leader said that we sacrifice anything sacrificeable, he's not just saying it for a method, it's a fact. So them feeling that holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have done us so bad. Yes, they have, because it's one that waking up everybody up. But today people have woken up and we must move on. Let them not feel that holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is derailing the struggle. Rather, it's giving people more reason to agitate us. Because if this kind of a thing can be done to an innocent man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who only speak the truth, this woman. What about those criminals? What about those evil ones that have one corrupt case or the other? Who will speak for them? They will rise and join and make sure they fall down this rule. This rule is falling. There is no two ways about it. It's written everywhere. Unless our people who are not connecting the dots, because our people are just after come for you, but when you read you for let others go and die. Nobody listening to anybody anymore. As far as you have money more than me, I can advise. This is the standard now. Nobody advise when you're so only advice. And money is in the hand of fools in our land. That must say the truth. The money is in the hand of fools because they single useless ones in our land. Use them, promote them, use them not to commit all manner of disgraceful things.